I'm here so America
The first
doesn't
thing, so
remain stuck
tell
in
me
1936.
where you come from and what you're worried about.
I'm from Philadelphia, and my major concerns are that Trump is going to undo everything that we have worked for the last 50 years. You know, when I woke up the day after the election and realized that he had won, I said to myself, I'm 75, you know, how much longer can I do this? And then I thought, no, I'm not letting this go, because this is too important. It's too important for my grandchildren. If not for me, we have to do something to stop him, because he has gone back to the 1930s. He's gone back to fascist Germany, and that's one of my major concerns.
So the threat is our democracy, our liberty, our freedom. It's like at the most basic level that we could possibly get to is what we're facing right now.
Yeah, we've gone back to 1936.
And this is what he's saying is going to make America great, but really
He's already rich.
Right. So you think this is an ego trip, a self-enrichment
I don't
trip?
think he knows what he's doing.
You don't even know.
He has no experience. How do you take somebody like that who has no experience with government
and put him
expect him to run the most powerful government in the world?
I have friends in Europe, and they're just like dumbfounded. They're frightened. My friends in Germany, and yeah. And what the hell is America doing? Okay,
I'm here because women's rights are everyone's rights. They are the world's rights.
For our rights.
And what's the thing keeping you up at night?
Oh my God, the thing keeping me up at night is Trump. And everything he's going to do to all the rights that we care about and that we've won over the last 50 years.
It's beyond women then.
Oh no, well, everything's about women.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's beyond women.
Okay.
Immigrant rights are about women, the environment's about women, the world situation, the economy, those are all about women's rights.
Okay. So we got to protect it all.
We got to protect it all for everyone.
And if we can't unify, if we can't mobilize our bodies here today, what do you think might happen?
I don't think there's any can't.
Okay,
I think that we have to. And, you know, we've had tough times before, and we're going to have to come back again.
Okay, so this is our rallying point.
This is our rallying point.
Okay.
I came from Indiana. This is my sister-in-law.
Awesome.
And I'm here because I need to be. I couldn't not come.
So you felt pulled?
Absolutely.
I talked to other people that just said they don't really know why, but they're here. They felt they had to be here.
I have to be here to make a showing for my children, for my grandchildren.
So you're worried about the future?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what we might be leaving for our children and their children.
He won't last. He won't last. Look around you. You know, there's a lot of power here.
So, but he is very dismissive about those. He's very dismissive. Probably tonight he'll say, all these. He'll dismiss us. And people that don't like me and they're fake and they'll go away. What would be your response?
I think his true self is going to come out even more than it already has.
Okay.
And whether he can deliver what he says he's going to deliver for the people he says elected him is going to be the true test.
Well, my daughter said that just last night he took off the page on domestic violence, on environment,
Yes.
on many gay lesbian issues. So it sounds like he is trying to implement some of the things he threatened he would.
Yeah, his budget, the information that's come out on his budget proposals already are things like defunding the Violence Against Women
Right.
Act, for example, and rolling back a lot of regulations that we won to protect women's and other rights in the last several years.
So this goes back to this is all about women.
And in fact, in my office, where we're a women's rights organization, we told everybody to download everything from the internet we could find that had happened during the Obama administration, because when it disappears, we got to be ready to bring it back.
So you think it could disappear? Do you think
Well,
there could be efforts
when I say disappear, I mean when regulations are changed,
All right.
the agency has to take them down, obviously.
All right.
But
So
we
that-
can have them ready to come back.
All right.
You
So
know,
let's not lose it.
we've lived through a lot of this at our age.
Okay.
And
So wisdom.
we just have to keep going.
It's now you like you said
we have the people, we have the power, we have the issues. I mean, there have been polls in the last week about people who voted for Trump who say, oh, I didn't mean to roll back reproductive rights, or I didn't mean to say violence against women was okay.
Right.
So
But here we are.
But here we are. Yeah. So how much of these things going to be seen as overstepping, and therefore public opinion
and
rising up?
Like there's a big group in the media are like, just give him a chance, wait and see. You don't feel like we can wait?
It doesn't seem like between the election and now he changed very much in
right.
terms of his messages and what he said and what he's promising.
Believe that the office will take over him and that he will have a change. Like, the office is bigger than he is.
Well, we didn't see it yesterday in his inaugural speech.
Right.
It was just another election speech, and it wasn't about bringing people together. It was about how everything's a mess and he's going to fix it.
He's our savior.
He's our savior, right. So far there hasn't been a change, and we just hope that, especially with people at the grassroots, talking to people in Congress, others who are a check on him, federal judges, others that we have in the system that are a check on him, will continue to be that, and that we, as, quote, the people, have to support them and to let them know that that's what they have to do.
And he'll probably dismiss us, like there's his people that supported him, and he was giving the power back to them, but what about us?
Well, he can dismiss us, but he still has to convince enough of a majority in Congress, in the states and elsewhere, to actually implement a lot of the things.
Right.
Some things he says he thinks he can do with the stroke of a pen. He can't. There are laws that protect how long it takes to repeal those, things like that. So
it's going to be harder than he thinks it is.
Well, it's going to be harder than he thinks it is, but we're still in trouble. So
we're still in trouble.
Right.
We
can't minimize how much in trouble we are and how much we need to do.
So we can't stop speaking out today.
Yeah,
we
can't stop speaking out, and we can't stop using other channels we have, whether it's other politicians, whether it's the legislature, whether it's the courts, whether it's the media, whether it's educating.
Or just individuals like ourselves.
Right,
just
exactly. Talking to our friends, talking to everybody we know, standing up.
Will you stand up, show up, and take responsibility for the state of the world? You are needed now because we all share in creating reality.